Hashtag professional streamer forgetting to unmute. Hi everyone, how are we all? So, as my title suggests, things went a little bit wrong yesterday, the back half of yesterday. In the sense that I didn't realise that so a bit of context. I think context is needed. I brought my Switch before I started streaming, and I started playing Animal Crossing because it came as a bundle, and I had that and Animal Crossing. Um, I started playing Animal Crossing on my own account before I decided to start streaming. So obviously the island was set up, and that's why everything is to do with that. It's why it's called Zakaland, because Zakaland is the name I called it on my on my main starting one. Obviously, I then decided to start streaming and was like, okay, I'm going to create a streaming profile. I created the streaming profile, but what I didn't realize would happen is every time, so the streaming is tied into this one. So the main one has to do all of the upgrades, has to do all the things that it needs to do, and the secondary ones will have it based on that. Get it? Was a big fart. But yeah, so what that unfortunately means is the fact that now I can't do anything, I can't progress in my Lady Gamer account on my Lady Gamer Island until my Becky Island has caught up. So I now need to spend perhaps the rest of this week getting my Becky Island up to date, just so I can upgrade my Lady Gamer Island. And I was like, and I've spent too much time on my Lady Gamer Island, and I went to go visit Kirby, and I went to go visit Kainsey, I went to go visit all these different people who've helped me out and donated a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't want to give that up just because of an issue with it. So time for a new sofa. I'm not surprised. So that's what we're going to be doing today. Hint, the disaster has struck on my island. So the disaster is I can't go anywhere. Like, I am literally stuck now until I do something. Fishery, thank you. Oh. So I'm going to have to spend a bit of time kind of like jumping back and forth. Because the frustrating thing is now that I think about it, I've been doing... Yay! So I have a house. Great. Hey! Yes, of course. We need to make sure that chaos doesn't happen. But yeah, so I also realised that a slight issue that may come about is if I want to progress it to the next stage, I've got to have 200. I've got to have had 200,000. I've got to buy and sell 200,000 bells worth of stuff. Yes, we need to build a shop. However, when it comes to building supplies, our customers' homes should take priority. This is what I have been waiting for. This, though, is going to be a problem when it comes to the buying and the selling of 200,000 bells. Because everything that I have been doing in my current world, in my Lady Gamer one, has been for that purpose. But that purpose is not going to Suits. This should be a piece of cake. That is really frustrating though. I was like, because what happens if you are... What happens if you are a parent and you set it up in your own name and then your kid comes on later and your kid plays it more than you do? You are locking your child into an island where they cannot progress for your own... Happy American Thanksgiving. It's tomorrow, but you've earned an early and unnecessary wishful happy. Thank you. Thank you for the Thanksgiving. I will do an attempt at an early Thanksgiving thing that I'm thankful for. Houses are so different from tents. You can freely change up the flooring and wallpaper. And you've got some built-in storage so you can put any furniture away you aren't using. Oh yes, there's more. All homeowners are automatically registered with the Happy Home Academy. The HHA, as we call it, will evaluate your home on a regular basis and send you helpful advice. Welcome back! They even send rewards to members whose homes achieve high ratings. Their evaluations won't intrude on your day-to-day life, so there's no need to worry, just enjoy the fun. Which brings us to your new home loan. That will be 98,000 bells, please. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Are you ready for this? This is premium miles redemption ticket item. A Nook miles ticket. I know this. I know all this. So the one thing that I want to have a look at once I've got the thing set up, the housing set up, is can I go and recruit people on my second account, on my Lady Gamer account, or do I still need to do it under Becky? I can see my Animal Crossing streams literally being split between the two. Congratulations on your new home. I have something I would like to chat about. If you have a moment, that is. It's a bit of a proposal, so if now's not a good time, I completely understand. I understand completely, no pressure. Sure. Very good, I'll get right to the point. I'm hoping that you might be interested in collaborating on a new venture, building a new shop. After all, our little island community is growing and our needs are growing too. I'd love to offer a much wider inventory of goods, but as you can see here, I'm a bit limited. I've already spoken with our fearless leader, of course, and he agrees that we have a need. What's your hot take on a topic most people wouldn't agree with you on? That under the right situations, dub anime is better than sub anime. That's probably that's probably a hot topic, a hot take on a topic most people wouldn't agree with you. And what I am primarily basing this on is the Miyazaki films, because particularly Princess Mononoke. I have heard Mononoke both in English and in Japanese, and with certain characters, I don't like the Japanese voice actor. Certain ones I don't like. Or other certain ones I don't think match the character as well as what they probably could do. Yes, yes. You could gather up materials from around islands, right from trees and rocks. Our environmental review even suggests there'll be zero impact to native flora or fauna. But I'm getting off track. We'll need a lot of materials for a proper shop, and we will, of course, offer compensation for your efforts. Okay, because I already have the items that I need. Thank you so much. Now, I know this is a lot, but I put together a list of items I'd like you to gather. We'll need 30 pieces of each of regular wood, hardwood, and softwood, and 30 iron nuggets. I have that prepped. I'm not concerned about where these materials come from. They could come from this island or any other. And you can gather these materials at your own pace. Once you have a set of something, come and see me. How can I help you? About building. Strange that, isn't it? Yes. See, this is why I need my lady gamer one. But yeah, that is probably my hot take. Is that occasionally and it has to be under the right circumstances. So the right circumstances for me are people who are used to voice acting, particularly if they're like English or they are well known. The well known doesn't have to. It's not like an actual key thing. But what I mean is, when I say that they're well known, I mean that they've done a lot of acting. They've got a lot of acting experience. They've got a lot of voice acting experience. If you just get some random person off the street, which is sometimes where I think a lot of anime goes wrong, is that they'll either use the same person again and again and again and again and again and again. So you're just like, oh, I know that person. I know them from 15 different things. Or they're completely new. They have no idea how to voice act. And voice acting can be very, very tricky to do. So they end up messing it up completely. Thank you. Since we have all the materials we need and can start construction in the shop, we'd like you, a key figure in making this happen, to pick out the perfect location for the new shop. You did ask. You did ask. And I think, to be fair, it's more movies. There are, don't get me wrong, there are a lot of terrible dubs, and I mean there is a lot of bad dubs out there. I'm not going to say that every dub is a good dub. There is some that I'm like, I cannot listen to it in English. I have to listen to it in Japanese. But under the right circumstances, with the right cast of people, sometimes the dub can be better than the sub. Again, purely based on the Miyazaki films. And also Hellsing. Hellsing's English dub over was really good. My hot take is that Nickelback... I quite like Nickelback. Oh, those periods are because I didn't get the... Oh, no, you didn't! No! No! I don't understand how my bot can actually hate somebody. Like, it's a bot. It's not programmed to feel anything. I also absolutely despise baby on board stickers. I'm of two minds with baby on board stickers because I know why they're there. And as somebody with a child, I get it. The reason they put baby on, just in case anybody doesn't know, the reason they put baby on board stickers on is if you are in an accident. So say I am in the car with Isaac, I get into a car wreck, I die. I am dead, 100% flat out dead, or I am unconscious enough that they cannot rouse me. And I have Isaac in the car, and Isaac is flung out of the car. I mean, having the baby on board sticker tells them that they need to be looking for a child as well as the wreck. I don't like the little family stickers though. Do you know the ones where it's like, here's me, here's my partner, here's my 3 kids or whatever? I don't like them. I was like, the baby on board stickers I get purely from that sense. Actually, we don't have one in our thing at the moment. And it's a weird one because just because you have a baby seat in the car doesn't necessarily mean that the kid is in the car at the time. So I think that's why they came in, because obviously the last thing you want to be doing as a parent is lugging a car seat in and out of your car every day. It is horrendous. They are ridiculously clunky, very difficult to maneuver, and very heavy. So the idea was you would take the baby on board stickers with you as you're going out. You're not supposed to leave them in your car though. That's the problem. You're not supposed to leave them in. You're supposed to go, I'm going out to the shop, I have my kid in the car, I'll pop it on. That's why a lot of them come with suction cups, so you can take them on and off or put them away if you haven't got the kid with you. And then in case, as I said, car wreck, they know to look for a kid. That's it. Or at least that's their justification in the UK. I'm not quite sure if America's so different. ABD. Right. Loan payment. Pay from savings. Full amount. There we go. And then what I will do is I will drop off. I'll have to jump into. Oh no, because I can access ABD from my what's it called, can't I? Yeah. What I'll do is I'll go and grab some stuff from there. Okay, let's go have a look at this one then. Yeah, just in case anybody didn't know, that's why they have baby on board stickers. Okay, let's go see my house and yeah, like silly bumper car stickers I get. I don't like silly bumper car stickers. They frustrate me. Hey! I know a lot of this. Okay. So that I can sell. Put in storage. Put in storage. That I can sell. That I can sell. And put in storage. That I can sell. Oh, I can't use that right now. That I can sell. That I can sell. That can go in storage. That can go in storage. That can go in storage. That can be sold. Okay. That can go in storage. That can go in storage. Okay, I'll get to that bit later. Let me pick up some of these things, put them in storage, and then I'll work on doing this again on another day. Right, there we go. Just put everything in storage, because I need... Let's have a look. What are you putting in? What are you putting in? Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, I'm glad to hear that it wasn't like the death of a child that caused one. Somebody just thought, do you know what? It would be logical to put one in the car. Because yeah, I think that's the thing. That's why I'm always a bit ummy and ahry about them. But like I said, I'm glad to hear that it wasn't actually Oh, shush, 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 shush. And we're going to undo all that by taking it away. Yes, I am glad to hear that the death of a child didn't cause it. It wouldn't surprise me if it had, though, because we were talking about this the other day. We were basically saying that a vast majority of the health and safety stuff that we have nowadays comes from horrific accidents where this really shouldn't have happened in the first place. Or basically people just being greedy. So this tends to happen a lot with airplanes. I hope I'm not about to traumatize anybody when it comes to airplanes, but basically, the vast majority of the time, it's actually cheaper to pay off a family from. I just don't like the passive aggressive reminder that I'm assumed to be a worse driver than the person with the sticker. See, I tend to find that more with if you can read this, then you're too close. I tend to find that more with them. Like, if you can read my bumper, then you're too close. Oh, shut up. Like, shut up. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I was like, no, the actual reason I can read your bumper is because you're going so slow, I've got no choice but to be up your backside. Right, is that it? That's it. Oh, there we go. Right, so now I need to get the... Actually, I need to invite my other version of it in. See, another potential thing that I could have. It's not so much a hot take, and I don't think a lot of people would disagree with me, but some people would. Right, 1 second, I want to sell. The assumption that, and I'm saying this as a mom, so you know what I'm about to say is serious. That people will regret. I don't know, how do I phrase this? The automatic assumption that a woman essentially stops becoming a woman if she decides that she doesn't want to have kids. That is mine. Can I put the shop still here? Because I feel like it needs to go here. Can I have it, what, like say here? Because I kind of want it to still be in the same-ish place. Okay, so Sadie needs more room. So... let me imagine it. Let me have a look. Oh, how would it look? No, I want to bring. I want to bring it a little bit forward. A little bit forward. Like here. Yeah, go get a haircut. That's still in exactly the same place as before, isn't it? Has to do a little landscaping, but we can make this work. Should we go ahead? Yeah, I think there. I want it to be as close to where the tent is. My favourite are the bumper stickers that say "Don't text and drive." Ah, yes. Let me read your quick message that I have to get insanely close to your vehicle to read versus just checking a momentary notification on my phone. 2 messages, one being a hypocrite and the other just a message. Yeah. See, my other one is the ones where they say, "How's my driving? Text me on this number." And Lee Evans, a very, very famous comedian, brought this up and he was like, what happens if their driving is terrible? And what happens if you get into a car accident with them? Are you going to phone them from the wreckage of your car and be like, yeah, you're a terrible driver, mate? Yay! So I imagine that'll be ready tomorrow, which is fine. So now what I need to do is I need to bring... No. Keep playing. So now what I need to do is I need to bring the other me in. Yeah, I know. So I've now got I've got my little joystick and I've got my controller in order to try and get this sorted. Goodness sake. And then what I'll do is I will hop across to my Lady Gamer world and then I'll get some stuff done in there. This is too complicated. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I remember that what I need to do is I need to change the leader. Okay. That's fine. And then swap to you. We are going to get some money out for you to go and get some stuff done. Thank you. Right. I'm going to withdraw. I'm going to withdraw 1 million, actually. Yeah, there we go. I'm going to give me 1 million. Okay. And then I'm going to drop some of them. I'm going to put them into bags. I'm going to drop as many of them on the floor as I can in one go. So I can't do it on the plaza, I remember that. So drop 1. Let's do 5 at a time. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay. Now I need to swap back to me. Oh my god, what's the matter, dare I ask? There we go. And then I'm going to pick them all up. The things we do in order to continue existing. Right, swap again. Oh, actually, no. I need to... What's my... Oh, actually, I'm clear. Okay, that's fine. Oh, God. I have never in my entire life seen a thing where it is not doing it. It's just not having it. I'm starting to wonder whether maybe it's busted. Right, 1, 2, 3. I'm tempted to try it myself next time and see whether there's actually a glitch with it. Right, okay, go back to me. Go back to me, go back to me. I feel like I'm playing me, myself, and I at this point. Okay. Oh yeah, I need to... Oh no, I can't go in. Which one is the leader? No, I'll be the leader because that's what I'm doing. Right. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. Right, ABD. We chuck all my money in. Deposit. Full amount. There we go. Loan payment. Pay from savings. Full amount. Done. Okay. Yay! Okay. Oh, hello there. I am lost for a hearty congratulations. You paid off your loan in full. I expect nothing like that. There we go. Right, come on, go on. Yep, Yeah. Yeah, I want to talk to you. You should. I've been here long enough. Right. I want to upgrade my home. Get that sorted. Right. Next time it comes on, I'm checking it out. Yes. Let's do it. Yeah. No, I want to keep the pink. Yep, awesome. There we go. Right. So the shop is now being built. The shop should be ready tomorrow. That's awesome. It's pretty much the same place as where it is before. So what I'm going to do is... Another Pokemon on my stomach. You watch. Right. So I need to save and end now. And then now I need to flick over to... So now I've got that sorted. That's going to have to be... Thank you for popping a lurk on. I think that's literally what I'm going to have to start doing from now on. What's that? Oh, I need to do it on here. Oh gosh, no, is it not working?
You've destroyed everything, haven't you?
I have.
Oh no.
Right. Close. There we go. Let's try that again. Right. No, good thanks. Okay. So yeah, I think I'm literally gonna have to spend like 5 minutes or 10 minutes every single time I play Animal Crossing doing both versions of my world to make sure everything's topped up. For God's sake. Oh, that's so annoying though. It's so annoying. I can't believe they've made it so any secondary thing can't do anything unless the main person does it. So annoying. Right, let's try again.
Damn them Japanese.
So now we get to do all the stuff, and now I've got to be I feel like now I've got to be conscious of what I need for my secondary. So I'm like, oh, I need to be, well, my primary, I should say. Yeah, there it is in the background. Oh, that's so annoying. It's fine. We've sorted it. Crisis over. But yeah, that's half an hour out of my life getting all that sorted. Yeah, I know. Yeah. That means I'm going to have to spend so much time making stuff and giving it to me to sell. I bet that also means then that I don't get any of the nice presents because I'm technically not put the house down or the shop down. I've not, even though I've provided the materials, I won't get the kitty cat litter tray. It's mean. I better. I'm not going to, but I better. Alright, oh, I got a few bits. Ooh, thank you, Mom. Oh, no, sorry. Nice, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As I battle the bitter cold, I think of you and so through the night. Well, don't try and guilt trip me, Mum. Jesus. No, that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Now I don't have time to sit and go through everything, so I'm just going to have to... Ow! Bugs! Okay. Now I'm literally just going to have to yeet everything in... Put in storage. Campfire cookware, put in storage. Present, open. Mom's hand-knitted sweater, put in storage. Sleeping bag. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I don't have time to go through and be like, oh, I'm going to put this here and do this. Give me my shovel. Boo better be around. I need my boobits. I've got to stop calling them boobits. Alright. Yay! I dug up a fossil. I feel like I need to tell everybody this isn't a fossil. This lives at the side of my house because I didn't realise how the money bags worked. I thought you could pick them up afterwards. And yeah, it turns out you can't. You can't bury it after it's gone, in essence. No. Ooh. Yay. Right, next time Pokemon Start or the Pokemon Community game comes on, we need to jump on and see whether Kirby is just incredibly unlucky and the game actually hates him, or whether there's genuinely a glitch with it. Because I don't know which is more likely to be at the moment. At least I got a little house now. That's something. Oop. Stop that. Dear person I don't know, I thought of this DIY recipe while I was letting loose during a dance practice. I put it in this bottle, so Def, check out my masterpiece. You'll want to use it all the time. I bet I will never use it in my life. A shell... Ooh, actually a shell table. How good does that look, though? Right, where's my list? How good does that look? That is the cardboard chair. That is the cardboard chair. That looks awful. Actually, that shell table isn't too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. That's what she said. Okay, well that's fine. But that's not what... I don't have time! I don't have time today to build all these lovely things and sell them. Wait, is that... Oh, that'll be from my other world, won't it? Because I dropped them. Okay, so anything I drop in this world, if I flick to my main one, it will still be there. Okay, that's worth noting. Right, we are finding fossils, and then hopefully we'll find Boo. Boo bits! Boo bit. Yes, it was that was the problem. Oh no! No, I can't reach that! No! Oh, it's fine. Okay, good to know, because I built that in a little bit. So if you plant these too close to the water, they won't grow. Like, it grew a little bit, enough to kind of say that it had gone from like a seed to a tiny tree, but it wouldn't grow any further than that. And I did wonder if it was just a bit too close to the water. Turned out it was. This one hasn't though, or that one. Wonder whether that's still a bit... I'll give it till tomorrow, and if it's still looking like that tomorrow, I'll try moving it a little bit further inland. Although actually, these are bamboo, aren't they? Wonder whether bamboo's got to grow on grass. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll give it another day, just in case. Just in case I'm being a little bit hurried with it, which I probably am. And then if it's not, I'll try moving it onto grass. See if it grows any quicker. There's nothing up here. Boo! Boo bits! So I want you to give me some more furniture that I don't have. Ooh! Shell. Ooh, I can see a little bit of a sparkle. Sparkly, sparkly. Oh, no, though. Oh, no, though. Okay, right. It's fine. I want to do the max amount that I... Oh, two together. Fair enough. I want to do the max amount... Oh, come on, me. There we go. Third time's the charm. I dug up a fossil. Yes, I did. Yeah. yeah, I'll be very interested to see whether when I can have visitors to the island... Ah, wait, 1 second. I want to see if... I want to see if there is genuinely a problem with my Pokemon community game. Or whether it just absolutely hates Kirby. Because at the moment, both of those things are possibilities. There we go. Shovel. Nice. Mushroom. That might actually be it. How many have I got? Actually, get my all out. 5. So that might be it. Might be it. See, this has already been longer than a minute. Problem is that I'm concentrating on the thing and I'm not looking. I think there's a problem. I think there's a problem with my Pokemon community game. Because it doesn't seem to be picking up anything anybody's actually saying. Let me go and... let's restream. Right, is it an extension? I can never remember what it is. Yeah, right. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to add as panel 2. Let me try taking it off. Activate as panel 2. Right. Let me try just leaving it off for 5 minutes. Assess my puzzles, please. That one. Yeah, what I might do is I might leave a lot of the fruit selling and stuff to... Yay! I should have realised when I said it was Zakaland. I should have realised when I put my thing on and I was like, oh, the museum's already here. Never mind. It is what it is. It's frustrating. It's not the worst thing to have ever happened, but it doesn't mean it's any less frustrating. Because like I said, anytime I play this now, I'm going to have to flick between the two. I'm going to have to spend half an hour or half my time on one in order to get it to go to the other. Right. You should tell me off in a minute. Right, okay. It's not been 5 minutes, but it has been a couple. Let me try reconnecting it. Let's try that. And then let's wait till it pops up with one. And then, in theory, close captions, zoom, stickers. Let me channel up on a new tab and have a quick look at it. Up on a new tab. No. I have so much money. Not to brag or anything, but I've got so much money. Okay. Okay, right. So we're gonna wait until the next time. The next time our little Pokeball pops up. We're gonna have a quick. We're gonna have an experiment. Hello, have I got another one somewhere? Oh yeah, have a nice DIY. I've learnt 50. That's cute. I wouldn't say I haven't learnt that many. I've got another one. Ah. Hey! How many times have I traumatized? I've traumatized him 10 times! I'm so sorry, Wizby! Oh my god, I've got another one. I'm so sorry, Wizby! Or Boo, as I keep calling him. Boo Beds! Oh, active island resident. What does that mean? Oh, I've been on for 21 days. There we go. So 3 weeks. 3 weeks is a long time to have spent on a game just to basically drop it. I was like, I can't do that. Therefore, I need to bite the bullet. There we go. Right, let's go sell the rest of it. Oh, actually, because I'm okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call me. I'm gonna call me to go and do stuff. What the fact that I'm becoming both. I am playing as both me, myself, and I. I need a third one. I need a third account that I can set up, and then I can have 3 people. Oh my god. I can't imagine how much chaos that would be. Okay. Woot woot. Right, so what I need to do, I can't drop things on the plaza, so I'm gonna drop. Drop. And then change leader. Pick all this up. Yeah, Okay, I'm gonna leave it as that for now. So change leader. Go back to me. And then I'm gonna end the session. No, 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 no. Bye. Okay. Made all of this so much more complicated. Sorry, the cat's on the table. Okay. Okay, good. So the first thing that I need to do is I need to go and recoup a lot of the wood that I have lost. Because I did lose a lot of wood. Giggity. I do actually have some time off on Friday. Maybe what I will do is I will spend a bit of time organising stuff. I've got a lot of them. I'll take a lot of them. And then what I'll do is I'll just keep making axes because I don't think the proper axe will chop down the tree. Or it'll at least do it 3 times still. Whereas when I've got the big axe, I can only do it twice. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna recoup some of the wood that I've lost by building the shop. Nope. Oh, I nearly did that 3 there. 13 months! Hey girl! How are you? Are you looking forward to the start of our podcast? Book talk thing. I have learnt something very frustrating about this game. Did I drop a pear on his face? I think I did. I dropped a pear on his face. How are you doing? I'm good, I'm good. I still have this cough. But the cough is not the reason I'm currently playing Animal Crossing. The reason I'm currently playing Animal Crossing is because I found out the hard way that this is a secondary island on my main account. So I have my Becky version, which is because obviously I had my Switch before I decided to start streaming. And therefore, I was like, okay, I will set up a thing on Animal Crossing. Potted along, everything was going great. Right up until the moment I started on this one. Thought everything was fine. Turned out everything was, in fact, not fine. I was like, I can't progress any further. And I was Googling how to, like, upgrade to the shop and stuff like that. Absolutely nothing. Turns out that whoever started the island off first, which is in this case is my Becky Mayer account, actually has to get to that point. I can't progress the island for things like this. I needed my Becky one to do it, not my Lady Gamer. So and my Becky one, it is this really odd decision, and the Becky one was still a tent. So it's really, really it's really, really far behind where I am with this. I'm also having an issue with my Pokemon, with my Pokemon community game, that it don't think it's picking up people catching Pokemon. Yeah, it's so frustrating. So I literally, I had to spend like the back half of last stream like figuring out where that account was and what I need to do in order to fix it. And then so now, and then about half of this stream trying to get my lady account to catch it back up. So either way, the shop is being built though, and I can see it on my, because I'm now on my my Lady Gamer one, so I can see that it has been built, so it has been successful. But it just means that I'm going to have to probably, anytime I play Animal Crossing, I'm going to have to split it between the two to ensure that it's caught up, because the next big thing that I'd have to do is yeah, the next thing I'd have to do with it is I would need to spend 200,000 bells. Yeah, see, it's still not recognising it. Let me check if it's even taken... Yeah, because I've just brought a load of Pokeballs and that's not dropped. Ah, that's very weird. Yeah, because Kirby noticed. It was actually Kirby that noticed and was getting frustrated because he was like, he was consistently putting Poke Catch and it wasn't doing anything. And then he started to put the other commands on and the other commands weren't working either. Which is really strange. And it says on it that you don't need to do anything, you just need to activate the extension. So I don't think I need to put any specific commands on. Is that right? I mean, I don't remember setting up any specific commands for it before. But yeah, so at the moment I'm just recouping my losses from having to... You shouldn't have to. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was like, I don't remember doing that last time. But yeah, so I am now spending a bit of time recouping losses in regards to building the shop finally. Right, okay, let's see what it says. This really interactive design is... Okay. Chatbot, catch monsters, poke catch. Purchase item, poke shop. Show your buddy, poke buddy. Okay, let's try putting poke buddy. Procreate Dreams is out. Procreate Dreams, what's that? Never heard of that. Yeah, so that's definitely a weird one. It's an animating program. Ah, very nice. I think I've done all these. Uses your own pictures to animate. Oh. That might be. Is it free to use? Because maybe I could use that to create some more new emotes. Yeah, so that's the other thing. I don't know how to change any of them. Yeah, that would be a good one. See if I can stop people trying to... No! Come on. Right. I mean, to be fair, you have chopped down most of the things there. But it's a one-time payment. Okay, fair enough. So I've got up to halfway through the thing. Okay, 1 second. Bear with me! Bear with me! Let's craft. I need a new stone axe, please. It's actually lasted longer than I thought. That's what she said. Keep crafting and make it a stone axe, please. Yeah, please do. Hold on for now. Because like I said, I would quite like to get new emotes, like proper emotes. There we go. Let's just continue. Because at the moment, my emotes are just kind of taken from a thing, and it's like, So yeah, I would like one of, say, Isaac and Rufus and in that design. But yeah, so that is why my okay, yeah, that's fine. It doesn't chop it down again. Yeah, that is why my thingy says I'm in a panic. Because unfortunately I am essentially... Oh no! I didn't have the right thing on, so there was no way I was going to get away with that. I know you did. It's okay, sweetie. Cuts. The thing is, I'm just not very artistic. I'm not very artistic at all. Like, I can't draw. I think the most arty thing that I do is I do cross-stitching. And that is because I have to follow something to the letter. And to be fair, I don't get much time to do that either. Maybe that's what I'll do on my day off on Friday. I'll sit and I'll just... I'll sit and I'll do a bit cross-stitching. Oh, no. Oh, for goodness sake. Okay, do you know what? I'm gonna have this. And have this a bit more over here, so it looks a little bit more like a little beach party thing. There we go. Right, so I think I've done... I don't... I want some emotes, and it's like, I know that's not helpful at all. But yeah, I want some emotes of, say, like the family. Even if it's like a little animated version of do you know, like Isaac's like nanny face? Like it would be very cute to have a proper version of that kind of thing. Right, I need to go back to Blathers then. I'm gonna have to bring me back in again in a minute. It's so weird thinking that I've been streaming for... Oh! Message in a bottle. It's really weird thinking that I've been streaming now since July last year, so August, September, October, November. So a year and 4 months. Because send me some stuff for ideas. Yes, thank you. I would love that. Is it classed as followage? What happens if I put a followage for myself? Followage. He's not going to let me. You can't have an followage for yourself. God's sake, woman. Or is it just follow? Oh, there's watch time. Maybe because I'm the mod, or maybe because it's actually me, so watch time. Uptime. The Lady Gamer has spent 28 days and 12 hours watching The Lady Gamer. I have not been a very good fan to myself. I have not watched my... Spent 2 days. Although actually, thinking about it, I only tend to... I think that's it in total, isn't it? So that's all the hours that you've put together. And if I only stream like an hour and a half every time. So I guess that does actually make a bit of sense. Try putting followage, because followage didn't work for me for some reason. See if that's a bit more... I always get confused with that one. Yeah, I was going to say, you... Yeah, that's the other thing as well. Now, why is followage not working? Because it's on my list. That's weird. This game being... Twitch being twitchy. Don't be twitchy, Twitch. Don't be a twitchy. 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 If you haven't seen that thing of Parks and Recs, that makes no sense to me. It shouldn't be. Check stream elements. Yeah, stream elements is there. I mean, to be fair, everybody should know thingy anyway. Mainly from the maybe from like TikToks and stuff where it goes, "Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious." Right. Dashboard. Chatbot, chat commands. Oh, followage is turned off. Why is it turned off? I didn't ask you to turn off. I didn't ask for you to turn off. The Lady Gamer was created 5 years, 10 months, 2 days, and 3 hours ago. Jesus! 5 years, 8 months, 9 days. We almost have been on Twitch for the same length of time. Oh, that's so weird. Alright, let's try this again. Gosh. almost the same time. Spooky! I may have to switch Pokemon Community Games off then if it's not going to work. See, it was destined. It was destiny that we would be friends and eventually make a podcast together. Talking about random things about books. Okay, I'll ask you guys, seeing as you're here. What is... So, Kirby asked this before he went for his haircut. Yeah, Destiny literally just went, right, these two nutters. Because I don't even remember why I even created Twitch in the first place. I think we're not street. Oh, god damn it. Yes, you did. But no, not so much streaming, but creating it in the first place. I have a feeling I was I watching or I wanted to watch somebody. I'm trying to think, 5 years ago would have been 2018. Was that Jack? Or I should say Sean. Was it Sean then? Or was it Mark? I know I wasn't on it very often. And then I really started after... Because I was on Facebook gaming for a while because I was really into Bob at that point. And then obviously through Bob, that's when I heard about Ryan, and then I mainly went on to jump on more onto Twitch to watch Ryan. And I think I've been following Ryan for 2 years now. I think I had my 2-year, not a 2-year sub, but a 2-year follow. I think I've had that quite recently. Right, I need to go and... Oh gosh, I've no idea. It was when they were playing PUBG. Yes, it probably would have been. Yeah, I reckon then, 5 years ago, it would have been Mark. I think it would have been Mark, Sean, and Wade. And I was, so therefore, because they still had the ability to watch all three of them in one go. And I think that's why I joined it. And then I really got in. I didn't really like the vibe back then. I say that. I didn't like the vibe. But no, because it was... No, I think mine was always... mine was Becky G 1989 back then. Or it would have been Becky M 1989. Something like that. And that's what it was when I very first joined in with Ryan. I only ever changed my name just to mess with Ryan. Because I think the first time I changed it, oh god, what game was it? And it was about like, oh, it was Totally Respects Totally Respects the Dead. I think that was the first time I ever changed my name. And then not long after that, I've just realised I sold all that stuff and I shouldn't have done, because I should have given it to other me to do. Never mind. Oh my god, I've sold 1,000 pieces of fruit. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Yeah, so the first time I changed it was Totally Respects the Dead. And then I think I changed it back. Because you could only change it once every 2 months, like every 60 days, I think, if I remember correctly. And then by then... Yes. Yeah. But I never really stayed too much in it. because even though I loved watching them play it, I was never really active because I didn't really like. Occasionally, I would not really like the community vibe in there. I mean, it's different now, but before or it used to go by that fast. I didn't see the point in saying anything because I was like, no one's actually going to see anything that I'm saying because the comments just go. So yeah, so I think you're right. Bob and Mark, yeah. I think that's why I started it. And then, like I said, didn't really watch it that often. I'd drop in and out occasionally. It was fine. And it was only when I really started watching Bob on Facebook gaming, because that was also round about the same time then that I was pregnant with Isaac. Because I was watching Unis Arnis and because weirdly enough, the day I had my 12-week scan and started telling people that I was pregnant was the 14th of November 2019, which was the day that they announced Unis Arnis and they did the trailer for it. And or they released the first video, actually. No, it would have been the first video, because exactly a year later, when Isaac was about 6 months old, we watched the channel be deleted together. Well, I say we watched it together. He was fast asleep. He had no concept of what was going on. Yes, same. I got onto Mark. How it originally started for me was I started on Felix. That sounds really really weird and out of context, but yeah, I started watching Felix first. ABD. Right, deposit. Let me chuck everything in, and then we'll. Yeah. Right, withdraw. I don't think that's gonna have gone the way I wanted it to. It's fine. Yeah, so I started on Felix. Watched quite a lot of Felix, particularly at night time, and then heard Sean. Thought Sean was absolutely hilarious. Like, essentially, in essence, it was a weird one because we never knew who he was, but we were like, oh my god, this guy is freaking hilarious. Didn't realise who it was. Eventually figured out it was Sean. Went, great, this is who it is. Let's go for it. Let's watch him. Really loved his content and everything that he was doing. So therefore got on to Sean. Watching Sean for a while, he then obviously started playing games with Mark. So then that then evolved to watching stuff with Mark for a while. And then from Mark, it then became Wade and Bob. And then from Wade and Bob, it then became Ryan. It's funny how you jump from person to person. And every single time, it was purely because I could hear them in the background. Because the weird thing is we thought Sean was a lot older than what he is. We thought, we were like, oh, when we were waiting for him to come on, we were like, okay, he's gonna be like 5, 6 years older than what he was. So when we first saw him, we're like, whoa, okay, that's not who I expected at all when I heard this person. Oh, no. Oh, actually, have I got anything to sell? Yeah, just some of these. And let me go assess. Nick and I didn't miss a single video of Unis Arnis in the last episode. We see it until 6 AM. I watch Wade only because I like sassing him. Fair enough. So, for me with Unis Arnis, I saw the trailer for it, and I was like, and I saw the first episode, and I was like, there is no way there is no way that they're going to delete that channel after a year. I was like, they say that they are, and it's either a gimmick or it's not something. And then I forgot about it because obviously I had a newborn and everything was kind of thrown at Isaac, and you know, and I forgot about it until February. And then I binge watched a load. I didn't quite catch up, but I binge watched a load of them. Thought it was really like, I was laughing my head off, like, great, everything's sorted. And then I forgot about it again. Life got in the way, and then it got to October. Yeah, it would have been about October. And I'd realised, I was like, oh my god. Yes. I was like, oh my god, I'm never going to be able to catch up with this. I'm never going to be able to watch it. And it got to the point where I was like, my days when I wasn't looking after Isaac, and because obviously we were still in lockdown, there wasn't really a lot I could do, like taking him places or anything, because everything was just kind of like, oh, I gave my fishing rod to other me. That's fine. Other me can have my fishing rod. I'll make a new one. Yeah, so I then kind of was starting to try and go back through chronologically and just be like, all right, I've seen this one, I've not seen this one. And then I got closer and closer and closer, and I realised I wasn't going to be able to watch them all without staying up all night in order to do it. And I was like, I have a newborn, I can't do that. So I had to make strategic decisions about which video I was going to basically say, no, this is one I miss. I will miss this one. It's fine. And so, yeah, I kind of went through and I was like, no, yes, no, yeah, no. So I watched, I think by the time I'd finished, because while the live stream was going on, I was still trying to watch. I had the live stream up on YouTube, and then I was trying to watch videos, and I realised I couldn't do both. And I was like, okay, just accept the fact that you're not going to have watched all of them. It's fine. They've already said no matter what it is, no matter if you've watched 5 minutes of one episode or you've been there the entire time, we still appreciate you being on this journey with us. So either way, like, don't worry about it. We appreciate you being here. So I kind of was like, right, that's fine. I'm going to stop trying to cram any more in. And I just watched the live stream. I went to bed. And then I woke up because Isaac was ready for a bottle. And then, yeah, I gave him his bottle because it was his normal early get up, because it was about 7 in the morning for me, which was his normal wake up anyway. And then while I was feeding him, we like I said, we watched the channel go together. Which, despite everything, despite how sad it was, and I was like, oh, I was a bit annoyed with myself that I didn't get to watch everything. I was like, that's still a lovely memory that I have with me and Isaac, is watching the channel go together, even though he has no idea. Like, he wasn't even he wasn't even quite 7 months old when it went, but it was like, it's still a memory I have, and I obviously will tell him because I do have an Unisana's hat. So I will explain to him what it is when he's a little bit older. I honestly cry. I felt really upset. I was like, it was so weird because I was like, they're not they're not shutting down their proper channels. Like, I'm still going to see them, each of them, in other stuff. But I don't know. It was just really, really sad. Yeah, that, but I can't get it at the moment. Yeah, so. Ah, nice. I think the thing is that concept of... Yeah, exactly. I think that's what it was. So for me, like it got me at times through very, very rough periods over COVID and being a new mum. So for me, it was the idea that um, I went, like, in that year, I went from I am just telling people I am pregnant to actually my child is here, my child is almost 6 months old, and the thing that was around at this point is no longer with me. And like I said, during lockdown, when everything was just depressing and scary and whatever, it was nice to be able to forget that for 5 minutes and watch Ethan try and feed Mark with a gag in his mouth. And then somebody coming and knocking on the door. Also, hi Alex. So it was nice to be able to be away from that for a while. It was nice for me to be able to watch something that made me laugh during a time where I didn't think I could laugh anymore. So yeah, so I got very, very upset when it was actually deleted, because there was still a part of me that was going, they're not gonna do it. Like, they've done all this merch, they've done all this thing, they've done all this build up, and yet they're just gonna delete it. I was like, there's no way. There was no way they're gonna delete it. And then when they did, I was like, oh, they did. They did delete it though. Actually, I might get 2 lawn chairs. Yeah.
Rufus, you either up or you're not.
Yeah, so there was we're on about something called, yeah, the crazy thing is they did it in real time, and so like having it count down the entire time and like seeing the countdown and just being like, and it going from I've got ages, and I didn't realize I genuinely went through the stages of grief with them, because I was, like I said, at the very start I was like, there's no way they're gonna delete it, and then I was like, oh my god, they're going to delete it. And then I got angry at myself because I was like, I haven't been able to catch up with everything. And then I got really sad because I was like, they are deleting it. This is the end of an era. I was sad I hadn't been able to watch everything. And then once it had gone, after like a day or so, I was like, okay, but I still have a lot of memories. Like I still have a lot of memories of doing it. And like I've noticed that the Unisarnus has started coming up a lot on my TikTok. So there's certain things that I remember, and there's certain things that I have absolutely no clue. I'm like, I don't remember that at all. It must have been a video that I didn't watch. But yeah, there is a lot. There's a lot that I can remember happening. I've got that. I'm not buying a freaking Switch. Bandage. No. Ooh, purple. Yeah. There we go. That's fine. I don't want to do it. Thank you. But yeah, so it definitely was a weird one. But I'm glad that I was around, and I'm glad I got to watch as much of it as I could. I'm glad that it's still in essence around, and I'm still glad that I get to talk about it with people and introduce them to things. I was like, you can't watch it. I got really cross at the people who, despite the fact that they'd said, if you are a real fan, you won't put up the full videos. We don't mind you putting clips up, but please don't put how do I turn you around? How do I turn you around? Maybe if I just do it this way then? Oh no, because it did it that way before. Maybe if I do it this way. Whee. You might have seen I made a comment on one video. I reported the account. Yeah, me too. I reported an account at some point, and I did kind of say, I was like, I'm not being funny, but they specifically asked you not to do this because this is not in keeping with what they wanted. You know, that the whole point of Unus Annus was that nothing lasts forever, and you have to be able to let it go when things are time. You don't always have the amount of time with stuff that you want to have with it, and that's okay. You know, you're always going to want more time with things. But I think a lot of it, I don't even think it was the fact that they couldn't let it go. I think it was the fact that they just wanted the money out of it. And it was like, I can get the views because I'm putting their stuff up. And it was like, oh, you just... And I think that's what it was. People just they didn't care about what Unus Annus stood for. They didn't care about the message. They didn't care about any of that. It was just, I can't um I can't make money anywhere else because I'm not interesting enough. So therefore I'm gonna take it away from somebody else. I'm going to take that hard work, etc. from other people. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Yeah, I'm going to take it away from somebody else because they're more popular than I am, and I kind of hate them for it, and I just want money and fame, and I want views, and I want money. That's it. And yeah, it 100% ruins everything when people do that. So I got really, really cross when I saw people putting the entire episodes. And like they said, I thought it was even really sweet of them to offer for them to say, look, you don't put the whole episodes up, but put clips on. Like, we're allowing you to put clips on. If you want to put a clip on of Unus Annus, by all means, go ahead, do it. We're not stopping you doing that. Just please don't put the entire episode up. And they were like, oh, that's really kind of you. Thank you very much. I'm going to completely ignore you. You don't mind, do you? Like, yeah, I do. Right, I need to make a new... Oh my god, I still have a wasp in my... I forgot about that. Right, so... I need to make a... So I'm going to move that. I need to make a new... Hey, how are you? I am having a good story. We've just been discussing Unus Annus at the moment. Kirby, I think there's something wrong with the Pokemon community game. It's not... I've had a go myself, and I've tried to catch a couple of Pokemon. I've been able to buy Pokemon, but for some reason, when I go and put it on, it's not reducing the amount of Pokeballs I have. So I think there's a problem with that, which makes me sad. I could get a little wooden chair. That's pretty cute. Right, I need to make a fishing rod, though. Because I had a disaster, and I've had to donate my my fishing rod to my other account, which is fine. I don't mind. Craftable. So yeah, Kirby, first, did you guys ever watch Unus Annus? Oh, no, that's not what I meant to do. That's not what I meant to do. Because we've just been talking about that. Can't say I did. Ah, that's fine. I need to take some medicine because I got stung by the wasps. There we go. Did I watch what? It was... I mean, I suppose if you don't really watch Markiplier or Ethan Nestor, it's not going to really make much sense to you. But basically, Markiplier and Markiplier and Ethan both are... Yes, it's the 1 year thing. Yeah, they created a channel for an entire year. And every single day they would upload a video around about the same-ish time. And it was whatever they could come up with on that day. Some of it was like really big, deep, meaningful stuff. Sometimes they went to local like like community centers. They did some circus stuff where Mark broke his nose. They went to they learned sword fighting and archery and all kinds of different stuff. So but it was always that kind of like local area stuff that they would go to, or they would just do stuff in the back garden. They did one where they tried to build IKEA furniture. They literally the first time, yes, the first time he did not they literally had, yes, yeah, eating flaming swords. Mark got tasered, didn't he? They both got pepper sprayed. They shot each other with paintball guns. In one of their back gardens, they were in the pool because Mark is frightened of water, despite having two pools in his back garden. They did a literal searching for a needle in a haystack. Basically, all kinds of different stuff. They did loads of different things, and every single day they would upload a episode. And they did it for an entire year. They did a load of merch, donated a lot of stuff to charity, and then as soon as the channel had been online and going for exactly a year, they did a live stream and they deleted the channel at the end of the year. But Mark's not a masochist now, absolutely not. He just wants to see if his body can handle it. He just wants to see if his body can handle it. From my barbecue outside. I need to finish up in a minute. I've been streaming longer than I intended. But yeah, so we were just on about our memories of Unus Annus. Yeah, ergo, Mark's a masochist. Yeah, I do sometimes when he's like, I'm not a masochist, I just want to see if my body can handle it. And I'm like, quite literally the definition of a masochist, but by all means, continue. Right, I think I've done everything for today now. Got myself a new fishing rod. I've got all the things that I needed to get. My other house is now built, so tomorrow that will be upgraded. Tomorrow the shop should also be built, which means I can start making some new things and I don't have to worry about this. And then I need to start getting my other account to get the 200,000 bells so I can upgrade it, and I need to get 3 people to come and live to my so they can come live on my island and therefore extend and therefore get more things, and we'll just, it continues like that. No, a sadist is they enjoy hurting other people. So yeah, it doesn't necessarily always need to be that. It can just be a desire to be hurt, to literally, in this case, the mental thing of, can my body handle this? Yes, it can. Great. It is so that's why in a lot of like scenes and stuff, it doesn't always need to end with schmexitams. It can just be a case of, I want to get out of my head, dom me for 3 hours. Or it can be, I want it to, but so, and this is the problem, is that it is more commonly known in that specific circle. And most of the time, and I think unfortunately this is where stuff like the books have made things very, very difficult for people in that community, because they don't portray it in the way that it's supposed to be portrayed. Like, they don't, like, for instance, a lot of people Becky knows, of course I do, a lot of people have said that the actual relationship between the main characters in 50 Shades is just the worst thing on the planet. It is just the most toxic, horrendous thing, because there are a lot of rules, particularly with like public side of things, and one of it is you can do what you want, but you can't either get other people are involved, or you can't make other people uncomfortable with what it is that you're doing. So that is why a lot of people, unless it's in specific areas, that's why you won't see a lot of people dressed as furries in that sense outside of specific safe zones. Because that's my chest. I wouldn't count on it. I genuinely think there's an issue with Pokemon Community Game. I really, really do think. So I think if 3 of us go in and nobody gets it, because like I said, I've been keeping an eye on my my Pokeball collection, and it hasn't changed since I did it. So, and I've just brought a load of them. So I have a feeling it's not working. But yes, so there, and so unfortunately, that's where a lot of films end up damaging these communities because they don't portray it well, and therefore they think if I just walk in and slap somebody, I'm in charge. They're not, and it's like, okay, no. There's such a thing as safe words. A lot of people tend to use colours. If Alex gets it, it's great. They tend to use colours as well, to have have an agreed level of where they are. So you usually, as green means I'm good to go, keep going. Amber is no one got it. Yeah, it's definitely broke. None of you got it. Yeah, it's definitely broke. Something's going off with it. I might have to switch it off in the what's it called? Yeah, amber means I don't want to stop, but I want to put a pause on things right now. So it may be that they are in an uncomfortable position and it's starting to impact on things. It may be that things are just getting a bit too much for you right now, and you need to have a bit of a break, or you may need a drink, or there's some sort of need that's going on there, but you don't want to stop it its entirety. And red is absolutely no, stop. This ends now. And that's where you provide a lot of aftercare, which can range from anything from a glass of water to lots of cuddles, chocolate, and whatever. So there we go. You didn't think you'd be learning about that on an Animal Crossing stream, did you? Let's be honest. But the most important thing is to check in with your partner and make sure they continue to consent. That is the biggest thing. Biggest thing is make sure that that consent is anything less than an overly enthusiastic yes is a no. Always check always check with your partner, always recognize signs that maybe they're not enjoying it as much as you can, but they're a bit too worried to tell you. And don't be afraid if you are the one on top to stop it yourself. A lot of people presume that the colours are only a yeah, exactly. My items didn't decrease. Yeah, I think there's an issue with it. Yeah, so don't be afraid to if you are uncomfortable with whatever the other person is asking, or you don't think that actually the other person wants this, you as the one on top can also be the one to stop it. It doesn't just work either way. Oh, sorry, it does work either way. It's not just one way. That's what I meant to say. There we go. And on that talk from I gave for Animal Crossing, I feel like to instead, hey, do not say that. Do you know what it is? I reckon it's something to do with Nintendo. It is something to do with Nintendo. I genuinely think it is. Because every single time I play a Nintendo type game, I end up in the exact same position. Phrasing. So I haven't quite got to BDSM lectures and practicing safe sex with your partner. But I used to get a lot of like weirdos when I was playing Pokemon. Like a lot of weirdos. That's where Chair Guy came from. I've got a whole bunch of clips about Tina Spit swallows and and whatever. It's something to do with Nintendo. It is something to do with Nintendo games. I don't know whether it's because a lot of Nintendo games, or at least a lot of the Nintendo games that I have, tend to be management stuff. Therefore, you can boobs. Boobs was Phasmophobia when I died. Boobs. Um, yeah, Nintendo fans are a different breed. People that go on to Nintendo games, like I said, I don't know whether it's purely because um it's a management thing. So you can kind of, it's easier for you to shut off and you can talk about other things. You don't have to be 100% in it. Whereas like if you're playing an FPS, something like Fortnite or Call of Duty or any of that, you have to be in it. You can't be looking away and checking on chat all the time. Whereas something like this you can, therefore random topics of conversation will come up or somebody will make a joke and then you will go down that rabbit hole. Anyway, I need to finish. I need to fit. They're also one of my more popular ones. I love the fact that I think everybody has come in purely for the fact that they think some disaster's actually happened to my island, which it has. I lost everything. I was very, very sad. I'm finishing up. You have to be in it. You have to be in it. You have to be in it to win it. Right. Let's go give someone a raid. Let's go raid Ryan. I have absolutely no idea what he's doing at the moment. He's playing a game called Lethal Company. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, lurking, chatting, whatever it is you have been doing today. I love and appreciate every single one of your faces. I will be back tomorrow. I will be playing more Animal Crossing because I have a lot more work to do to get my my what's called back up to the level that it's supposed to be. But there we go. I'll see you all tomorrow. Love and appreciate you. Bye. Abuse the hurt or the hurter.